Yesterday, it was a day of limited political action, registering our protest, registering our outburst, registering our disagreements with the policies of the central government, how Modi government has collapsed miserably, how Modi government has failed very badly. So when Manipur is burning and the entire opposition is asking, let the Prime Minister come and answer the people of the whole country in a parliament. The former MLC of BSP in Uttar Pradesh, please welcome him in a big way. And I said yesterday again, Rambaksha Vermaji, you know very well, to whom we have welcomed. He is an ex-member of parliament from again Uttar Pradesh. And yesterday he has delivered a fantastic speech. Again give him a big hand to welcome to this program. Then another guest we have Sahib Singh Dhangar from Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh. Sahib Singh Dhangar from Uttar Pradesh. He is also prominent leader from Uttar Pradesh. Yesterday also full day he was there. Today also full day he is here. That shows many Uttar Pradesh people wants a change. Not only in terms of Yogi, but in terms of others also. And therefore, full day both are present here yesterday and today also. And the extreme left, we have another young man, more than 80 years old, but another young man, the founder, president of Indian National League, Professor Sulaiman Saha. Besides these leaders, we have a galaxy of our people. Gujarat State President is there. Telangana President, Hamara Advocate Padmarao is there. Telangana Party Coordinator, Professor Das is there. Then our people are there. Maharashtra, we have a lot of people. All these people are, why they are here? Why? What is the purpose? Is it a political tourism? Certainly not. We are here to deliberate, to discuss some specific subject. Yesterday it was a political debate and discourse. Yesterday it was the outrage against the existing central government which is acting more in an anti-national manner. So that was a public demo. That was a public protest. So yesterday our one day was a day of a political action. Kanshiramji used to call it as limited political action. That terminology is very rare. Limited political action. So yesterday it was a day of limited political action, registering our protest, registering our outburst, registering our disagreements with the policies of the central government, which are of anti-nation, which are of the nature of the anti-Bahujan Samaj people, the people of the downtrodden classes of this country. And we spoke at length yesterday from the issue of the demonetization to the restructuring of Indian economy, and from the defense sector to the social sector of India, how Modi government has collapsed miserably, how Modi government has failed very badly. And therefore yesterday when he was inaugurating one international convention center at Pragati Maidan near Supreme Court in Delhi, we definitely said that Manipur is burning and Prime Minister is inaugurating some constructed buildings in Delhi. Is it a matter of pride or is it a matter of shame? We should think it over. Since last 4 mornings are sensitive in terms of security, a very important vital border state like Manipur, because I was in charge of Manipur, Tripura, Nagaland for a brief period of 6 months because of Mayawati. Mayawati thought, if I am sent to Manipur, Nagaland and Manipur, she thought I will leave the movement, because going to the Manipur, Nagaland, it was a dangerous part. Naga Socialist Army used to conduct the open camps. The fires and the use of the ammunition was a routine matter. But still, in that condition, I have worked in Manipur, Nagaland and Tripura. So I know the little bit socio-political compositions of the Northeast. So when Manipur is burning and the entire opposition is asking, let the Prime Minister come and answer the people of the whole country in a parliament. But PM don't enter into the parliament. He have no courage. So yesterday we said, he is the most, some kind of a Prime Minister who don't have a courage to elaborate, to expose the policy on the floor of the Lok Sabha about his national matters, about his policies. And therefore we condemned him yesterday. Today, our purpose is different. Merely condemning a Prime Minister is not enough. Merely condemning a political party is not enough. Ultimately, we have to find out a solution. कौन से रास्ते से? जैसे बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर delivered a speech in 1936. Which way salvation? Mukti kona pathe. Which way salvation? Similarly, in a current political crisis, we have to raise a question. Which way salvation? Social organizations, lot of. Whether social organizations can change a politics? Answer is no. Answer is certainly no. Whether religious organization change the politics? Answer is again no. We have to accept categorically. Our many people say, we are the social activists. Our Delhi brother also, he said, I am a social activist. But he made a political speech. Social activists speak more about the politics, and political activists speak less about the politics. That is happening everywhere. But to change the scenario, then we have to go back to the Baba Sahib. Answer is political power. That's the master key. Unless we capture this master key, no way out. After Baba Sahib Ambedkar, it was the exceptional and only national leader, and that was Honorable Kanshiramji, who reminded time and again and again, capture the political power. Capture the political power. Without a political power, nothing will happen. After Kanshiramji, there is no one to remind the message of Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar. If there is not a single man like that, of that stature, we can collectively build up that message of Baba Sahib Ambedkar through collective mechanism. Now here is the question. When India is celebrating 75 years of independence, brother, 75 years of India's independence. And in RSS Modi language, it is called as Amrut Kal. Amrut Kal of देश. अब ये कौन सा अमृत है वो पूछना पड़ेगा. That is Amrut Kal. Assuming that it is Amrut Kal, assuming that it is a 75 year of our Indian independence, the prime question is, where are we? And when I say where are we, that does not mean people of Maharashtra, people of Tamil Nadu. No, it means the people of the scheduled caste, the people of the scheduled tribes, the people of the backward classes, the people of the minorities. And when I say minorities, that does not mean only the Muslims. We have Sikhs, the largest minority in Punjab. We are Buddhist, the largest minority in Maharashtra. We are the Christians, most of the southern states of India. Where are they? And when I say where are they, in terms of a political power. Socially they are there. In the education sector they are there. In other institutions they are there. But in terms of a political decisions, where are they? Barring some states like Tamil Nadu where non-Brahmin parties are there. What is the political reality, landscape of North India? Is it not controlled and commanded by the feudalistic people? Is it not controlled, dominated, guided, used by the rich capitalist people? Is it not the control dominated by the upper caste people? And the figures are there. In a current Lok Sabha, current parliament, we have scheduled caste due to political reservation 84 member of parliaments. 84. Due to political reservation for the tribals, we have 37 member of parliaments. SC, ST total MPs number is 131. For OBC there is no political reservation in the parliament. But people are there who claims that we represent the backward class. Some people from Haryana, he said himself, I am a backward class leader. I am Mali Samaj leader. Mali. Some in UP also Bihar says, हम Yadava leader. हम somebody leader, Lord. Some community leader. OBC leader. These OBC leaders are in a current Lok Sabha. Their number is 137. वर्मा जी, आप ex member of parliament में आते हो, but in a current member of parliament, there are 137 member of parliaments who claims themselves, and the people accept themselves as the leader of the backward classes. So my question is, our question is, 131 of SCs and STs and 137 of backwards, it comes more than 250. More than 250. Are they effective? Are they useful? Are they fulfilling the constitutional mission of political reservation? अब इसमें एक बेसिक बात बताता हूं. ये शेड्यूल कास्ट के जो 84 मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट है ना, उसमें से
नेशनल दस्तक की आपसे गुजारिश है कि अगर इसको बचाना चाहते हैं तो नेशनल दस्तक को सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए रेड कलर के सब्सक्राइब बटन को दबाएं, फिर बेल आइकन की घंटी दबाएं. नेशनल दस्तक को बचाने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि हर खबर को शेयर करें, लाइक करें, कमेंट जरूर करें.